So your objective today is to determine the relationship between the mass of an object and the force needed to just get the object moving and the force needed to keep that mass moving. So what you should have at your table is a board, a wooden plank, and you should also have a wooden block that has sandpaper on one side so it has a nice rough side on it. And that block should have a little hook on it so that you can hook the spring scale to it. Now we've used the spring scale before, and the spring scale is basically a force measurer, a force-o-meter if you want to call it that. So we can hook to it our spring scale, and it has a little loop over here for you to pull with, and little increments there. And there's rough sandpaper here, so I'm going to make it look kind of scratchy right there. So first we need to figure out, well, what's the weight of this block? We definitely need that weight. And to find the weight of that block, simply hang it from your spring scale. So if this is your spring scale, hook to block, and you can read the force here, and remember this force, red here, is the weight of the block. And so you want the value that's in newtons, remember? Okay, so as it says in the objective, we want to find the force needed to just get the object moving. So you're going to pull gently on this block until it just begins to slip. And you need to record that force. Okay? And we're going to call that static. The static force, because it's the force where it's not quite moving or it's on the brink of moving. It's that maximum static force. I'll even put the word max in here. So the maximum static force. Okay. Then next, while you still have this all set up here, pull the block, but pull it at a constant rate. So it's actually sliding and slipping along the surface, and there's that scratchy sound hearing. And because it's actually moving, we're going to call that force kinetic, because the word kinetic means moving. So you're going to measure two different forces. Now, we need to change something. We've measured the weight of our block, and we can effectively change the weight of that block by adding little masses to it. So there should be those cylindrical hooked masses that you've probably seen already. So stick one on top, and then you'll have a new effective weight for your block. Record that. And then do again, pull till it just slips, and that would be your maximum static force. And then pull it so that the block with the mass riding on top all moves together at a constant rate, and measure that force. Simple as that.